Hello again. Today we had three lessons, an Old Testament lesson, epistle and gospel reading, all about people who were called by God. Isaiah felt that he was called by God and he was very unworthy. And there was the story about this hot coal coming on his lips so that he could speak, in his mouth tongue so that he could speak the true message. And he said those wonderful words about, um, here I am, Lord, is it I, Lord, that you are calling? So that was Isaiah. And then we had the story about Paul saying how he had actually persecuted Christians. He could not do anything worse, but now he was called to follow Christ and to tell people about the risen Christ and about the love of God. Then in the gospel reading, we had the story about the first disciples meeting Jesus. He was in a boat. He told them to throw their nets in, and they caught an amazing amount of fish, and they decided that they would follow him. What worries me about these stories is what happened to the people around them. What happened to their wives and their families and their friends and the people who depended on them for work and for just generally for their lives. We never hear about them. And I think we've got to remember that for you and for me, our calling comes first of all to our special person. That's who God has called us to be with and to look after and to love. Secondly, to our families and to our friends. Then thirdly, I think to ourselves, to our health. And you are the temple of the Holy Spirit. So look after yourself. Make sure that you can do all that is needed for you to grow to become yourself at your best. And then there's your job, of course. And after that, you can start to think about other callings to the church or to other things. But just be a bit careful. Do remember that those callings are what come first. And there's nothing worse than seeing somebody who's called to a career who forgets about their husband, their wife, their family, and just pursues everything to do really what they want to do. Self-indulgent it is. So there we are. That's about calling. The message for today and for this week and for every day of our lives, really. Let's try to get it right. Bless you. Continue to be the wonderful person you are. And I look forward to speaking to you tomorrow.